We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Fuel companies will increase pump prices starting tomorrow. In a Facebook post, Caltex Philippines, Clean Fuel, Total and Sea Oil announced it will hike up gasoline price by 70 cents per liter and diesel by 2 pesos and 60 centavos per liter. Caltex and Sea Oil will also hike up kerosene prices by 2 pesos and 80 centavos per liter. Meanwhile, more free rides are available for students and teaching personnel, such as the Philippine Coast Guard's free shuttle service from Quezon City to Manila, starting at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. The Light Rail Transit Line 2 or LRT2 also offers free rides for preschool to college students. Starting today until November 5, just present the school identification or registration form to get a free ride single journey ticket. Vice President Sara Duterte welcomed students back to school for face-to-face classes, calling today's opening a victory for basic education. Vice President Duterte made the statement during National School Opening Day at the Dinalupihan Elementary School in Bataan. In a speech, Duterte said, COVID-19 can no longer be an excuse to keep learners from going to school since the Philippines has been reopening up like the rest of the world. She also stressed the need to have students return to school to gain meaningful, adequate, and quality education. Duterte called on students to be determined to change their lives and to be respectful, especially to co-learners with special needs. She also urged parents, teachers, and other stakeholders to stay committed to providing education and filling the gaps in learning caused by the closure of schools.
Today, we acknowledge that this is a victory for basic education. But without a doubt, this is also a victory for all the teachers and support staff, the parents, the LGUs, other government partners, private sector, and civil society advocate supporters, and all education stakeholders.
PNP Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. orders an intensive probe into a apparent rise in abduction cases in the country. In a press briefing, Azurin said all concerned units of the PNP are being tapped whenever a relevant piece of information on a case is obtained by investigators. He also emphasized the importance of public support in solving these cases. The PNP cited the case of 24-year-old sanitary engineer Princess Dayan Dayor killed in Bulacan. The victim was last seen on July 2nd and was found dead in a grassy area in the town of Giginto on July 5. Last week, the abduction of 25-year-old Eugene Del Rosario in a gasoline station in Taal, Batangas, went viral on social media. He was later found dead in a grassy portion of the Ecotourism Road in Sariaya, Quezon on August 17. The latest report kidnapping cases being probed by the PNP happened on June 17 and July 4 in Bulacan on 2 minors. PNP spokesperson Colonel Jean Fajardo said investigations showed that one of them ran away from home after being scolded, while the other stayed overnight with a friend without telling their parents. Meanwhile, Gaspar Mañeja, the suspect in the killing of a 15-year-old bike enthusiast Princess Marie Dumantay, earlier reported missing, was already caught. Despite the said incidents, the PNP allayed fears of rampant kidnapping cases in the country. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. I am William Theo. Good evening, everyone.